Yo, what's up guys? So this video, I just want to do a quick recap of the trades that I took today and how I was able to pass my 50k alpha account, zero account in one trade. So let's go with the eval that I passed today, which is one trade first since it's the last trade I took for today. So this is the execution of the trade, right? So I shorted here at 465, and that trade was about 2 to 3 minutes, and I was able to capture this move down. I'm pretty sure that's like a 75 points, and I entered with 2 NQ contract, and right here is when the 3,000 mark that I need to pass the account is. So you can see right here, I was able to pass the account in just one trade. And why did I pick this location? Why did I enter here, but not here, but not here, but not here? So let's just go through that. First, location, the timing. So the location of this trade is basically this level, right? But why here, but not here in terms of timing? So we can go through that here. I can show you guys on this chart. So I came back to my setup after lunch. I saw that we went and took out the high right here, and we're currently trading under it. So essentially I was just looking for short, right? Because I saw this wick and we're trading under this. So what I got from this is that price was trying to break above this zone, right? And trying to rebalance into this area, but it failed to do so. And I was just looking for an acceptance back into the downside. So that's why I was looking for short, right? So looking for short now, and I got to my chart, which is this chart, the bottom right here. So I was able to draw this zone. Why did I draw this zone? Because it's where price has been reacting the most in terms of like where I want to take the trade, or why, or sorry, in terms of like what I want to see for the market to happen next, right? And this zone is also lined up with overnight high, right? So my thesis was like, we're trying to trade above overnight high. We failed to do so, right? We broke under the overnight high. We struggled to get above again. So right at this point, I want to look for a short lower. So now I have a zone that I want to enter, but now I need to look for the reason to enter, like the confirmation for my entry to actually enter. So that's when I look at this chart, the order flow volume chart. Right when I was looking to enter, I saw this big sellers initiate this selling order, and before right here we have buyers, right? So these buyers, obviously we broke through them. We've been rejecting these buyers, and this sellers came in, gave me enough confidence to get in short with 2 NQ. So I enter here, right, with a stop at 90, which is above these highs right here, and target $3,000, which is around here, which is a very good target in my opinion too, because this is where price bounced, and it's also previous day high, and that was a very good trade. And yeah, that was that short that we took. I mean that I took, and it netted me $3,000 on the evals, and I was able to pass it in one trade. So this is the last trade that I took for today. And in terms of the other trade that I took today on the live, during the live, was this long, was my first trade. I took this on my Lucid Direct 50K. So I bought this account so I can trade with the live members, and I wanted to show people that just one direct account you can just you can trade that, and you don't need to have like 20,000 copy trading accounts to make money from the market. You don't need that. So I've been trading this account, and I've been trying to size accordingly. So I size around I size 3 micros on this account, and I was able to capture 50 points realized, and I was able to net $300 from it. So why did I long here? So we can just go look at it right here. So the reason why I long is go right here. So market opened, we stay in this range for a very long time, for a good 25 minutes. So this is when market is balanced, right? So what I was waiting for is either for the market to go lower like this or to go higher like this. And the higher one was the one that happened. So I was able to capture a break and retest out of a balance zone. So when I saw the market break to the upside, I was just looking for a retest around this area with a stop under here, targeting a new high. Okay. So that's essentially what I was looking for. And let's look at I believe I saw this. So this trade was purely just based on structure and how the market was behaving. There was no confirmation for entries, but however, there was confirmation to exit fully of my position. I exit my last contract up here at 330. Why? Because I saw one aggressive seller came in, and that was enough for me to exit. I was up, I think I was up like 50 points up here. So giving that context, I was able to feel comfortable just exit right here when I saw this big sellers showed up. So that was the first trade of the day. And then the second trade was something that I like a little bit more. Let me show you guys here. So the second trade I took on my XFA on Top Step, I long 188, and I was scaling out around 30 points, 40 points. And then my last contract, I have a TP set at 60 points ish area, and TP was fully smashed. Okay. So that's the executions of the trade. And why did I choose too long? Let's talk about that. So right here, this is where I longed. Okay. If you guys know the way how I trade already, is you can see everything is very like similar with other setups I take. You can see price made a low here. We have been bouncing around this low multiple times within one day, right? And finally we broke under, retested the low, go down, retested it again. Seems like this low, the market makers don't want to see the market go any lower. So this low right here started accepting, traders to get back into the range. And another key that I saw that gave me the confidence that this is a good zone is also we came back and retested right here, and look, we held it perfectly and we bounced, right? So that makes me see that this zone is actually something that I would want to look and maybe play around the zone. So when I saw price first came back down to this zone, I did not enter right away. I did not put a limit to enter right away once it comes back to the zone, because I was just I was just not comfortable of just setting a limit here and hopefully price gonna go up. No, I waited for price to come back down here, and I wanted to see what it does with the order flow. Okay, so let's see what happens here on the order flow. Okay, so this is essentially where I enter. Okay, nothing happens here. Okay, so in terms of the volume delta chart, we have no confirmation for entry, so there would be no trade there. But this is not the only order flow software. I mean, not software. The only order flow way that I look to enter my position. I have another one which is called the footprint. So I looked at the footprint. I saw right here, which is right here, which is this wick of the green candle right here, perfectly. This one right here. I saw the wick of this green candle. I saw tapers. I saw sellers are trying to push price down, but they failed to do so. So I saw that, and we bounced up almost right away. So I just slapped market in, and I got filled long around here, right there, which is the price level was 188. Yep, 188, and my stop was just under 160. So that's the reason why I enter, because of the footprint chart. It showed me that sellers are trying to push price down under this zone, and again they failed to do so, right? So the zone shows interest, buying interest. So I enter, and I put my stop under. Let's see, I put my stop um, under this level, and I would just target these highs. Okay, let's target these highs, and I enter here, and bang, it goes to my TP. So that was my second trade of the day, and yeah. So those are the two trades I took on the funded today, and one trade that I took on the eval and was able to pass it in one trade, and that's um that's all for me today. I took 3 trades in total. That worked out perfectly, and I'm pretty happy with the way I execute today. And no mistakes today. So yeah, it's a good day. So you guys, if you guys have any questions about order flow or anything, you can always DM me on Discord, or just comment on the YouTube under this YouTube under this video, and then I'll just try to answer them. I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you for watching.